नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तद्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nityanandam, everyone, and welcome once again to the 45th Chaturmasya show that we are doing on the occasion of the Chaturmasya, the 45th Chaturmasya of Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. And today, yet again, we have a very special guest. Her name is Ma Abha Sharma, or Ma Agraganya, who is joining us to share her experiences with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, with Swamiji. And Ma Agraganya is from Toronto, from Canada. And she's had many experiences, beautiful experiences with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, with Swamiji. And she's been a long time devotee. And today we are going to hear from her how being in oneness with Swamiji, with her Guru, with the incarnation of Paramashiva himself, has made her life so a miracle. Each and every step of her life, whether it is herself or her family, her children, every step of her life has been just a pure miracle. So I would like to invite you, Ma Agraganya Ma, if you can please introduce yourself and please share with us, about, when did you first meet Swamiji? What is the, how did you meet Swamiji, Ma? If you can please share a little bit with us.
Yes, Ma, thank you for giving me the opportunity, first of all. And thank you to Swamiji for all his love and compassion. And I am from Toronto. As you know, my name is Agraganya, official name. Otherwise, my name is Abha Sharma. So I met Swamiji when he came to Canada, maybe around 2007 or 6, I exactly don't remember. Then after that, there was a temple opened in Canada, in Toronto, in 2011. And then I was going to the temple, and my daughter Mukta Sharma, she used to be very regular visitors and volunteer work she was doing in the temple. So I was not very keen in the beginning. I was going to other temples. So, but when my daughter was going, and I thought, okay, I can also go with her. So when I went there, the energy was very different. So then after like going 2-3 times, I felt like there is so much changes coming in me when I'm doing meditation. So there is so much like oneness I'm feeling with the deities. Then I know that this temple is really is Swamiji is there in the temple. Then I started going, but not so regularly, because that time I was very busy with my work schedule and some other family work. So one day when I was sleeping, Swamiji was there, and he told me, I don't know you. I said, Swamiji, I come to temple. Swamiji said, how many times? Maybe once a year? Then I said, Swamiji, do you know my daughter Mukta Sharma? He said, yes, I know her. And after that, then I got up the next day, and I saw a person doing Kal Bhairava Puja in the dream, and Swamiji was there. So that person I never saw before. So next day when I went to temple, I saw that person for the first time, whom I saw in the dream. So I knew that this is Swamiji who wants me to come to the temple more often, frequently. Then I started going like once a week for some volunteer work for few years, and then I got more and more connected with Swamiji, and I had so many miracles, and some of the important miracles only I want to share. Like that is for my daughter, like she was not able to have the baby for 3 years, and doctor advised her to have IVF. And she said like the IVF also doesn't give good results. So she thought of getting blessing from Swamiji before going. So she called Swamiji. Swamiji talked to her and he said, "What you want?" My daughter said, "I'm going for IVF, Swamiji. I want to have it successful and I want a child, Swamiji." Swamiji said, "Tathastu." And within a month, without IVF, my daughter conceived, and it was a nice, beautiful girl. Her name is Arya. She's 6 years old. That girl is very intelligent. Not me. It's not me. The teacher's telling. She's above her age. Her intelligence. Very smart girl, and that all because of Swamiji it was possible. His compassion, and that was very important. And one more important things I want to share, like the people who are thinking of Maheshri Puja, please do it because it is really very effective. I did Maheshri Puja long time, maybe 5-6 years, not even 5-6 years back, maybe 7-8 years back. And there is a day, that time Swamiji was in Bangalore, so there was a day and here's a night. So on that day, I was sleeping, and in that dream, I saw some kids eating some food, and I saw Swamiji in the black kavi. And I'm thinking, Swamiji never wear black kavi. How come Swamiji is in black kavi? But the next day there was Kali Puja, and the same kavi I saw that it was put on the deity. So I knew like Swamiji has given me the darshan as Kali, and then after one day or so, I saw my mother and father who were no more. For them only I did Maheshri Puja. I saw them very much live, just standing like in front of me. And my maternal grandmother also I saw, and she took my hand and she kissed it. And that was really very very full of bliss. That moment was, I was very satisfied that what I did the Maheshwar Puja, that was the best thing I could do for my parents. So that is a thing I want to share with everybody. Then other important things, please let us come to the present. PSS program. There are many things, but I only told the important things. So PSS program is one of the best programs Swamiji is doing, and he makes the way for us to reach there comfortably. That is my experience. I was so scared to go, but I trusted Swamiji and I went there, and there all the experience, what I mean, I could never imagine that Swamiji can love us so much. His love is like an ocean. We can really soak in that full of energy and love Swamiji's. And I had good experience, like although it was on Zoom, Swamiji is watching from behind, but the very first day when I'm doing yoga, Swamiji came in his divine body and he touched my forehead. That was then one day when I was sleeping, I dozed off. So Swamiji, I saw again Swamiji come and he touched my hand to wake me up. So like that, Swamiji is present everywhere. Like I felt like Swamiji is there every time I feel. Wherever I go, I know that Swamiji's energy is there, Swamiji is there. One day I was so sleepy, I couldn't control my sleep. I just shifted to the corner to sleep that Swamiji should not see. Then Swamiji came in his divine body and he told me, I am walking here also. So like that, Swamiji is very much there. And that oneness is there, what I feel. And even after PSS program, that oneness is everlasting. Like I always feel like Swamiji is living in my inner space. Whenever I remember, I feel that he is there. If any problem, anything, if I get little hurt also, I feel Swamiji is there. So that program is one of the best program. So we should not delay it. So I mean that is the best we can do for us. And then second, then everybody told me, why you are going? Your husband is sick. Not sick means not very healthy at the moment. But I told if Swamiji, I am going for Swamiji's program, and I trust. I know that nothing will happen. So I went for 1 month, and my husband also agreed. Before he was not agreed. And then another miracle, that is miracle. My husband also agreed to go for PSS. Then and I never go with my husband alone. I always go with my kids. If something happens, I'm not alone in the foreign country. But this, I trusted Swamiji. I know if I'm going for program, I can go alone with my husband to LA. And my husband goes on the wheelchair. He can't walk so much. So I trusted the Swamiji and I went, and I was thinking the way my husband is like, it takes time for him to understand all. So I thought maybe he will attend for 2-3 days and then he will say, no more, it is a long day, and he will go here and there. But he stayed there for 2 weeks continuously just because he had some medical issues, so we had to discontinue it. Even sometimes when I told him, if you are tired, we can leave early, go to the room. He said, no, I want to stay. He stayed there for until 7 o'clock. And he really enjoyed the program. And he did, the completion is the best thing in that program. Because after that, my husband has changed a lot. His aggression is gone away. He is not angry with me like before for everything. He was looking for the chance to ready to take out his anger for small things, but now he's calm, he's quiet, like he has got like what he wanted. And so I mean that is another big miracle happened. And so the PSS program is so not only this husband, but I feel my cognition level is changed. My not my people around me telling that my face and my body language is changed, and I have become more peaceful, more subtle, more mature, and they ask me for my decision. So it's not only me that who's affected, but the people, my friends, my relatives, they take my advice. They wait for my decision because I know that Swamiji will guide me to make correct decision. So this is all. I mean, I am very thankful to Swamiji for giving me such a wonderful opportunities in my life. Because before I was coming from a family who had a temple, like a for public temple. People used to come and pray and go like that. But still, like I was just doing the things, but I was not understanding the meaning. But it's only when I came in contact with Swamiji, I understand all the rituals, all the worships, what we are doing. So the result is that now what I do, it has more effect, and it's like my devotion is different. It brings good results, not in only in me, in my family. So I encourage everybody, please do not delay, go for PSS. Is the thing is not only that you will evolve, it's like your surroundings, your friends, your family member, everybody is getting the benefit of it. So that is the, I think enough that I can go on and on and on and on. I am with Swamiji over 15 years, so but I think that's I can tell.
So beautiful. Actually, the experiences, like literally your lifetime of experiences, you're just overflowing with so much
And
of
yeah,
bliss, joy, happiness.
what is my ambition after this PSS? I'm telling you, I left my job like I could have continued after 65 also. I left my job because I had to take care of grandchildren, help my daughters. But you know what is my inner ambition? Go to LA or wherever Swamiji sent, help the people to do the PSS and just stay there. That environment is like the space is so different. It's not like the cognition level is changing. We are in a different environment. So I mean that is what everybody should be doing the PSS. Yes.
Wonderful, Ma. Actually, your lifetime of experiences, I think about nearly 20 years
Yes.
before
Yes.
when you came to know about Swamiji, and literally to hear your experiences,
Yes.
not only you, like, Swamiji is literally living with you, you
Yes.
are literally living with
Yes.
Swamiji, and he has that mischievous, that relation
where he can come and say, "Hey, you're not come to the temple. I don't know you." I mean, it is so
Yes, ma'am.
sweet to
Yes,
hear.
ma'am. Yes.
Giving that vision, and literally, even it is so cute to hear that when you're going and sleeping in one corner, thinking that Swamiji is not seeing, Swamiji is coming and waking you up and saying, "Hey, I'm right here.
Yes.
I come here also." It is so beautiful to hear. Actually, there's a lot of things that you share. But I want to hear from you. How did you meet Swamiji? When you introduced, you said that because of your daughter, you got introduced to the temple. Have you met Swamiji in person? Have you gone to Bidadi Adi Kailash? Have you gone to meet Swamiji? Where did you meet Swamiji?
I only, as I told you, he came to Toronto. That time only I met him. And then after that, 2 times I tried to go for IA. One time my mother was very sick, so my sister sent me the message, if you want to see her, come. So then that year I went to see my mother. But that was a mistake I made. I should have tested the Swamiji, go for IA. But so, and then second time when I wanted to go for IA, it got cancelled, ma. So that way I could not meet for longer time with Swamiji. It's only in LA, like I did this program for 1 month. Before that, I was doing like Paramashiva, Ma Abha, this online, all those programs. Of course, I did it. In that also, I have wonderful experience. But I don't know if you have time. I can just tell you. Like those also, Swamiji has given me so much good experience that is like a treasure in my life. Then one time he connected me with his energy, and he said everybody he connected, and he said like, you tell me which all God you see. See, until now I was thinking, yeah, God is there. I know I had some concept about God, but that time I saw this Shirdi Sai Baba. He was in yellow light. Then I saw Krishna. Then I saw Shir Sagar, and then I saw Sip Parvati in that program. So yeah, I still like those are like memories, like so it was such a good experience I had. Yeah.
Wonderful, ma. So basically, I think the oneness. There are different technical terms or words that we are using. For the sake of our viewers, we'll just share about these different programs. The Swamiji's one of the core messages Swamiji tells is that I am not here to prove I am God. I am here to prove you are God. So for this, the various programs, the various messages, satsangs that Swamiji is giving, different programs, from a 1-day program to a 2-day program, to the inner awakening programs that we had so many inner awakenings. Then of course during the COVID, the Paramashiva online programs, and now for the last 1 year, this Paramashiva Seva that Swamiji has opened for all of us. That has been going on since December of last year, 2024. And now, the last so many months, we have been having the United Ancient Nations. The Paramashiva Seva program itself now, Swamiji is giving it as a United Ancient Nations training, delegation training, which is a 30-day program. This is absolutely free. The programs, the sessions, these are such powerful transformational sessions that Swamiji himself is present, and as Ma was sharing, this is a physical program that has happened, and now it's happening in Los Angeles. Next month, from October 1st to November 1st, this program is happening in the Caribbean islands of St. Kitts and Nevis. This is such a powerful program that every single one physically going there and attending this program for 30 days have such deep experiences, because Swamiji himself is, in his presence, the program happens, and Swamiji guides us through various processes and gives us initiations into, and it is such an experiential program. So that is what Ma was sharing as the PSS program that she, as well as her husband. I know, Ma, I spoke to you many months back about you going to Paramashiva Seva. At that time you said, you're not sure with your husband's health whether you're not able to go or not. But I'm so glad to hear your experiences from the Paramashiva Seva program, and of course that I'm so happy that your husband also got to experience this program. Maybe we could watch a brief video on what this Paramashiva Seva program, the UAN training, that is about to happen in the next season. Ma'am, if you could please kindly share about this program.
Grind. Wish you could just escape for a month on a journey of self-discovery in the Caribbean? But you stop yourself thinking that would cost a fortune. What if I told you there's a spiritual retreat with authentic yoga, deep ancestral meditation, and Ayurvedic food absolutely free? Yes, you heard it right. This is the UAN Summit, a global forum where First Nations share wisdom to co-create ancestral solutions. Unlock your potential with daily yoga, over 20 transformative workshops, expert mentorship, and practical AI training, all fully funded. Get life-changing results in your health, wealth, and relationships. Don't just dream about a better life, claim it. Visit ecitizen.info/PSS to register now.
So this is a transformational program where it is not just even if you're a spiritual seeker or if you're looking for transformation in life, in any aspect, in any dimension of your life, whether it is health or wealth or relationships or even enlightenment. This is the program. This program is offered for free, and of course the Ayurvedic food, the organic food in any of Swamiji's ashram centers, Kailasas around the world, food is something that is provided for free in every one of our locations. So this is a program not to miss if you are looking for a change in your life. Don't miss this. Please register for this program at ecitizen.info/PSS for the Paramashiva Seva program. So now coming to Ma Agraganyananda. So you had such a beautiful experience of how Swamiji said, okay, come to the temple. And every moment Swamiji is with you, guiding you, and he's ensuring that you know that he is there guiding you and taking care of you. And you had also shared about your experience from your daughter, having a child, and how now she's 6 years old. How is she? How is that experience of that, of Arya? It's growing up, as you said, she's very intelligent, and even the teacher says that she's very intelligent. How, with the Swamiji's energy, how is Arya? And how are you proud grandmother of Arya?
Yes, Ma. I am very Miss. I have no words to say my gratitude to Swamiji, because in their family she's the only child. So not only me enjoying it, like her grandpa is like he's only there to see her face, like every time he will come, he can't live without her. That is the only one child they have. So it made so much of difference in whole family. And I mean, and Mukta is also very careful to raise her, as per Swamiji's principles, that we should be vegetarian, and she should get introduced about the Hinduism and learn our culture. So I am very careful that she remains on that track, so later on she can just follow Swamiji's teaching and join the Sangha. Yes, ma. I feel it is our
Divine.
responsibility now. What Swamiji has, like I say always, he's a Param Shiva, and Param Shiva is Karuna Avataram, Sansar Saram, and his Karuna Avataram. So he has done his compassion. So now it is our responsibility to keep her on a right way and to bring it to for Swamiji's teaching. She should learn and bring her to the Sangha to radiate Swamiji's energy and Swamiji's teaching around the world. Yes, ma.
Wonderful, ma. As you said, it's a Karuna Avatara.
Yes,
the principle that Swamiji is guiding is through oneness.
Yes, ma.
Advaita, not even Advaita, Parama Advaita. That experience that Swamiji is giving to each and every one of us. As you can see, like he is Paramashiva. Paramashiva himself has come down as our Guru, guiding us. And throughout the every satsang or every message that Swamiji gives is Not that, okay, you are all devotees, you are praying to me as Paramashiva. No, every moment, every word, every truth that Swamiji is giving is again and again that we are Paramashiva. Each and every one of us are Paramashiva, and continuously giving us those initiations for us to lead, to have that experience of oneness, the Advaita, Paramadvaita with the Paramashiva, having that experience. Again and again, Swamiji is giving us. So now what is this oneness? This is a word that we use. This is a word that Swamiji has introduced to us. The Parama Advaita. What it is, let us now hear from Swamiji. That oneness feeling with Paramashiva.
And some more cities, I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I'll expand on 7th verse of Isavasya Upanishad. The thought currents, the undercurrents, the energy currents of this verse need to be explored. Please understand, whenever you explore a sacred secret, it should become an energy current in you, not just a thought current. If you contemplate on any spiritual truth for 24 hours, maybe, it will become thought current. If you meditate continuously on it, that becomes your very being. It becomes energy current. Till it becomes energy current, listen. Till it becomes energy current, you have to meditate on the sacred secrets revealed in those verses. This Upanishad verse, energy current of this verse, I'll try to explain. Please recite the verse along with me. Yasmin sarvani bhutani atmaiva bhut vijanatah tatra ko mohaka shokah ekatvam anupashyatah yasmin sarvani bhutani atmaiva bhut vijanatah tatra ko mohaka shokah ekatvam anupashyatah. Listen. In one who has cognized the reality, all existing beings become the very self, then what delusion, what sorrow of incompletion can there be there for that seer living in the space of oneness, living Advaita? Listen. The oneness which makes you powerful, empowers you, should not be just a thought current, it should become a living, experiential power current in you. Means it should be producing results in you. Listen. Unless some great truth produces results in your life, you are not going to live it. Please understand. Because basically, your life is a long bargain. At the age of 7, whatever you have, if you are going to get something better than that, you are ready for exchange. At the age of 14, whatever you have, you might have gathered it with tremendous efforts, love. But if which is going to come, if that is going to be more beneficiary, you will simply exchange it. Same way at the age of 25, which you collected with a lot of sentimental attachments, emotional attachments, whatever, which was so important for your life at one time, even those things, if you find what is going to come is more beneficiary, you will simply exchange it. Your whole life is a long bargain. Watch any Indian movie, this problem of father asking the daughter whether I am important or your lover is important. I gave birth to you. I brought you up. I spent so much of my time, my energy, my money, my attention, my everything to you. The lover who came just few days before, he became so important for you. He became so important for you in your life. Watch any Indian movie, you will see this scene. Indian movies have some of the standard scenes. Running around the tree and romancing. I don't know how come the tree and romance is connected. And fight in the vegetable market. Running around the tree and romancing, fight in the vegetable market, because that is the most easiest, cheapest thing available, which looks in large quantity. See, in the stunt you have to destroy something. You have to show a lot of destruction happening in a fight. Just beating the villain is not juicy enough to describe as a fight. You have to destroy a lot of vegetables. You have to destroy a lot of fruits. You have to destroy too many things, only then it looks like wow. That wow feeling has to be given to the stunt. So what is the cheapest, easiest, but large quantity which can be destroyed? Vegetable. There is a logic behind why in almost every cinema, Indian cinema, as fight in the vegetable market. Fight in the vegetable market and running around the tree and doing romance, because trees are available everywhere, easy to shoot. Above all, an important thing, this scene, father asking the daughter, am I important or The guy who walked into your life yesterday, he is important. Understand, if you are intelligent enough, you will never ask this question. Because life is a long bargain. You just know whatever you acquired in your life, how much ever price you paid, difficulty you went through to acquire, everything has value because you can exchange when you want. Understand, you work, make money. Money has value. Why? Because you can give that for something if you get great in the future. Same way, experience, relationship, everything. Everything. When you see a better opportunity, you exchange. In that, some sentiments are toned, some hearts are toned. That's the way life flows. You can never stop this pattern of life as a long bargain. Father asked the daughter upon her announcing her engagement, "What does he do? Does he have any money?" Daughter replies to him, "You men are all alike. That's the first thing he asked me about you also." Understand? You need to know life is a long bargain. That's the truth. Not reality, but truth. Every experience you accumulated in your life is worthy to be given up for the experience of oneness. Please understand. The experience of oneness is such powerful future. Every experience you earned in your early life can be experienced. Can be exchanged. But you will decide to exchange only if this oneness becomes your experience, not otherwise. Because human mind moves only based on experiential bargains. Listen. I don't need to inspire you. If I can give you one glimpse of this experience of oneness, if I can give you one glimpse of this oneness, I don't need to inspire you to give up your whole past experiences as myth and reality. You will just exchange because you are brilliant enough to go for amazing exchange offers. You are intelligent enough to go for any exchange offer. The moment you know something better is coming, you will simply give up the past. That is what now I am sitting and doing. Giving you the experiential glimpse of what is oneness. And oneness is not just some good moral lesson. Oh, everyone is one, just love. No. It is a spiritual power. Please understand, I am not teaching oneness as moral teaching. Oneness is a spiritual power. Many times people think, oh, how can there be oneness? I am separate, he is separate. Please understand. Forget about experiencing oneness with the other person. First, decide to experience oneness with your own body. Start there. Most of us who use the logic, I am this body. How can I experience oneness with another one body, another one person, another one mind? Come on, get down to the ground. Don't be in a sky. Oh, if you talk, I am this body. How can I experience oneness with another one body, another one mind? No. How can oneness be the truth? If you talk like this, it is equivalent to a beggar, foolish beggar. Because he got $100 bill, he starts sitting and calculating, oh, today in 2 minutes I made $100. And 24 hours if I make, how much I will make? So 1 week if I make, how much I will make? In the same ratio, if I make 1 month, wow, almost it will be $1 million. And in a year, wow, it is almost like a $12 million. Wow. Then I should plan how to invest my money into the stocks, and I should start buying newspaper from today and see which stocks are going up, which stocks are going down, what is the best way of investing my $12 million money by the end of this year. How stupid he is. You are on the same stupid level. Because he got $100 by mistake does not mean he is going to get $100 every 2 minutes. He is not going to make thousands of dollars in a day. He is not going to make millions of dollars in a week. He is not going to make billions in few years. If he thinks he is a fool, he is deluded. Same way, even if you think, oh, I am this body, they are all that body. How can this bodies experience oneness? How can these minds experience oneness? I am this mind, they are that mind. You are deluded exactly the same way like this stupid beggar. You are not even your body. Decide to experience oneness with your body. Understand, this oneness should give you the power to handle your body first. Sit and do completion with all parts of your body. Each part of your body, even though it is not independent intelligent, it is independent stupidity. Understand, each of your senses are independent stupidity. They function in their own way. Bring completion among them. Bring completion with them. Understand? any great truth only if it becomes your power while you are in the body. You will live based on them. See, ultimately, all spiritual teachings are just needed as a power when you leave the body. That's all. Why the spiritual truths, spiritual powers? When you leave the body, you should not be alone. You should not be in powerless space, powerless state. All the spiritual truths are for that only. Vedic tradition is nothing but a preparation to leave the body in a best way and needed assume next body till you achieve oneness with the cosmos. The day the child is born, the first day, the child starts getting prepared to leave the earth. Please understand. Even in the first rituals, before the birth, Garbhadana rituals, even Garbhadana rituals, the child is told about death. Vedic tradition is a long preparation. Long preparation for the beautiful journey. I am telling you, anything becomes experience for you now, only that will be your strength when you face crisis while you are in the body, or when you face crisis when you leave the body. In both situations, any truth should become your experience. Oneness should become a truth which empowers you. Then you will never drop it, you will never miss it, you will continue to live it. You will drop anything else but not the oneness experience. Cognizing from oneness.
This. the power of oneness, how it is the whole Vedic tradition, the life, the whole preparation of for us when we are leaving the body, we don't get into that powerlessness. Actually, there are various ways how Swamiji is preparing us. Not only that, he has apologizing for the technical glitch. So as he was sharing how Swamiji prepares us for this journey. Right? Earlier, some time back, Margarganya was sharing about the Maheshwara Puja that she offered for her family members, for her parents, and for the grandmother. The Maheshwara Puja is such a beautiful tradition, celebration, where the Pinda Tarpana is offered to the ancestors through by offering it to the sannyasis, and of course through the incarnation, Bhagavan Swamiji himself. When he accepts that Pinda Tarpana, he literally liberates all the beings that have already left the body. And that is what, and when they are liberated, when they, feel that completion, you feel whoever is offering that Maheshwara Puja for those departed souls, for those who leave the body or who have left the body, you feel that fulfillment, completion with those beings. There is no more suffering. There is no pain of them having left. So that is the completion. And what Ma Agraganya was sharing some time back, she had offered this Maheshwara Puja. That is something that we celebrate on every Amavasya and Paurnami day, twice a month. And when she had offered this for her parents and grandmother, they had come to bless that they had filled that fulfillment, and literally her grandmother has took her hand and kissed her hand, and where she also felt that completion. That is the experience that Ma was sharing. This is something we celebrate and offer every fortnight, every on Amavasya day and Paurnami day. We offer this Maheshwara Puja. So if anyone is interested to offer for your relatives, those the loved ones that have departed, please do register. You would feel that completion with those loved ones. Sometimes, when somebody leaves the body, there is a pain of suffering that we go through. All of this is completed when we offer the Maheshwara Puja, and that missing is gone, and we are letting them go on their journey, those beings on their journey, and feel that completion. So this is such a powerful ritual puja that we do. Do not miss this opportunity. Please register for this puja. You can find the information more about the Maheshwara Puja in the ecitizen.info. If you can go to the website, you can find the details about this Maheshwara Puja. So now continuing back, Ma, you had shared many experiences. Like, it is literally goosebumps comes like when you share about those experiences where guiding Swamiji is literally living with you and guiding you every moment. So can you please say, you had said there are many miracles. And of course, one of the miracles is you also becoming the Kailasa's founding mother. How was that journey? How did you make that decision? And how did that whole thing happen? If you could please share.
It is just the inspiration that I got, that cognition level is changed. I feel my consciousness is different now on a higher level. I am not what I used to be before few years. Now when I visualize, I am a different person. My cognition is like, I see it's like a Vasudev Kutumbakam. So I want to share whatever I have. I want to share with the world, make it like more comfortable for the people to live, not only me. So that is Swamiji's teaching. That is what I learned. That that is what the oneness. That like I am in everybody and everybody is. We are the one only. So that is so God is one. We all are. Yeah. So that is a oneness. I feel that is my power of my cognition with this discourse also. So it's not my possession. Whatever is there, it is for everybody also. So share it. Not only financially but physically also, I can share my work. emotionally also I can support the people in whichever way I can share and help other people.
Wonderful, Ma. Just one thing I wanted to share here is, the truth is all of us in oneness, all the beings, all of it, the consciousness, of course, the entire cosmos is that one consciousness, and all of us are that. There is no separation, but of course we perceive the separation, and because of that separation that we perceive, there is fear, there is anger, there is greed, and everything that we go through. And when we talk about global peace, of solving the world's problems, unless we address this core in each one of us, that fear or greed, that separation that we feel, that we are separate from that one, that the consciousness, of course, that fear, that translates its violence. So when that is inside us, obviously there is no hope, there is no chance of global peace. Today we see the global leaders talking about global peace, but unless we address the core of every individual who is suffering, who is having that inner violence, unless that is taken care, obviously global peace is not going to happen. What Swamiji says, the global peace happens only with the inner peace, only with the inner transformation, and that is what Swamiji is working on in each and every individual. And when that is, when that fear is taken away, obviously, naturally, the violence, the anger, everything goes away, and the joy, the bliss that each one feels radiates. And that's what Ma is sharing here as her experience, that what she is sharing, what she is overflowing in her, she wants to radiate it and share with the cosmos as a Vasudeva Kudumbaka. So beautifully said, Ma. I also wanted to share that what Swamiji said, preparation for that last journey, the insecurity, there is no powerlessness. But every single moment Swamiji is with us. So that in the lifetime itself, while living itself, it becomes a power. Whether you need to go to an unknown city, like you said, going to a foreign country, the fear is not there because Swamiji is there. Right? You said you normally don't travel without your family, without your kids or husband, or now you don't have that feeling because Swamiji is there. So even in life, even through living, that fear of that powerlessness is taken away. So when that day comes, when we leave the body, even then we just know Swamiji is there. Because not only Swamiji is there throughout the life, but he also gives us a promise that he will be there when we leave the body. And it is, of course, our choice whether you want to come back again or you want to become one with Swamiji himself. So that assurance as Swamiji's disciples we have, that assurance that we have, where we don't have that powerlessness when we actually leave the body. Sorry, Ma, you were sharing. If you could share there are so many miracles you had shared quickly, but I would like to request if you can please share that experience of meeting with Swamiji. What was your experience when you physically met Swamiji? Because that is one of the rarest gifts that all of us had, and of course today the world has to wait. But I would like to hear from you. What was your experience like?
Yeah, so I went to see the Swamiji, so there was like so much of energy and so much of bliss entered, and like I was thoughtless. Like when you just all of a sudden, I had the exposure of Paramashiva. That kind of feeling just was inside me. I couldn't talk much. I was just, and Swamiji wanted to hug me, but the security guard stopped. So, but even he was very happy. I don't know. I was also very I couldn't control. It was just I was in a very different space, not in this world. It's like a trance world that was there. And Swamiji wanted like this, and the bodyguard. So that did not happen. But anyway, Swamiji has given me enough darshan, and his energy. He's always like with me, and so it's altogether very wonderful, very wonderful. Yeah.
Wonderful, Ma. Actually, that oneness that we experience with Swamiji, that expresses in many forms. One, of course, as bliss, as happiness, as joy, but also it expresses, manifests as our own health. Can you share some miraculous experiences that you have experienced in terms of your health? I mean, look at you, like you're young, alive, active, jumping. So can you please share that secret
Yes,
as well? And
after
any miracle?
yes, after my PSS, I went and then my sister came to see me and she was telling, "You look very young. You are radiating so much of energy and all." I said, "Because I have done the PSS." And second time also when I went with my husband and then I came, then my friends were also very eager to know and I was like causing them. And they are also planning to come for PSS, all my friends. And they were telling about you, like they asked me a few questions and I was advising them, showing them how about the yoga, our Nitya yoga. And they were telling you, please protect us like elder sister. So they were very happy to listen and they all are planning, but let us see when they can come. I said, don't worry, I will come with you because I'm also looking for a chance to go there, not for the program, but to help these people who are doing the program. So that is a very very good yeah, I had my eye surgery and then I was doing the program and I asked for the blessing from Swamiji that my eye should heal and I had cornea transplant. So when I went for next checkup, the doctor was surprised. He said, you healed so quickly and it's like I have never seen like this, somebody healing so well and so fast. And my vision was improved completely, ma. That's why I don't use the glasses now. Yes, ma. That was another miracle happened. Yes, ma.
Oh, wow. Wow, wonderful, wonderful. And
Yes.
you had also shared that your husband, right? He had also
Yeah.
attended the Paramashiva
Yes.
Seva for a long
This
time.
this
How
total.
how did this help transform from after attending this program?
He is a totally reverse side of the coin, ma. I can't explain, ma. Before temple, I will push him, come, come, come. Now, if I tell him that we can go to the temple, he said, no, no, I want to go to the temple. Otherwise, before, not only he was stopping me also to go to temple. You do this, you do that. Why are you going to temple? You have to take care of me, or God is everywhere. But now before me, he's ready to go to the temple, ma. And that completion is really, is like a wonder. That he's so calm and like he was looking to ventilate his feeling, and Swamiji has healed his inner space because he suffered a lot. Although he is very hardworking and very loyal son and husband also, but he suffered a lot for some reasons. So, but that now inner space is healed, so he is also very radiating all the time that bliss and that Swamiji's energy. Ma. He's now. I told him that I'm going for meeting for before he was not like that, but now he's telling, okay, I will not disturb you. Do what you have to do. So much of progress is spiritual progress is happening in him now. That seed is like is coming up. The seed was there, but now it is coming up with Swamiji's energy and the blessings. So he is on his way, and I am very happy he is on the track of spirituality now. So, so it's
Wonderful, wonderful.
my gratitude now for Swamiji. And that's what I want, like
Thank you.
that many people should go and don't miss the opportunity. When Swamiji is there, Paramashiva is there, please go and help yourself and help others also by doing the program.
Great. Thank you, ma. Actually, what you're saying is true. See, Swamiji's satsang, as per Paramashiva's instructions, Bhagavan Swamiji has given all the knowledge. As per all the spiritual knowledge is completely available free. You can go to our channel youtube.com/Nithyananda TV. All the knowledge Swamiji has given, provided is for free.
Yes.
And these are all programs that Swamiji has conducted before, satsangs that Swamiji has conducted before. But if you want to experience Swamiji himself, like the present program that Swamiji is offering, like where he himself, his energy, his presence is there, is Paramashiva Seva. Like, many years ago, Swamiji was physically conducting inner awakening program where, some of us had the fortune to be there in Swamiji's physical presence, receive the initiations physically, and have the darshan of Swamiji physically. But, for those of you who have missed, don't miss this opportunity where today Swamiji is offering, conducting the Paramashiva Seva program and giving his energy and initiation. All the knowledge is free, we can get it anywhere, right? And of course, Swamiji explains it so beautifully, logically, and we can understand these great Vedas and Agamas so beautifully. That knowledge, you can find it in the YouTube. You can find those knowledge in any of those social media platforms that Swamiji has made it completely available. But if you want to experience Swamiji and experience that completion inside of you, that oneness with the Paramashiva, then we need to go to the Paramashiva Seva program. The UAN training that is happening, if you have missed September, no problem. The October program is happening in St. Kitts and Nevis. Please register yourself. It is a completely free program. Now, if you take any of these retreats anywhere in the world, these retreats, even if it is a weekend retreat or even if it is a one-day retreat, these retreats are so expensive. But Swamiji has given it as absolutely free. And it is not just knowledge, it is not just some theory, some understanding we will get there. It is the experience of not just some peace or silence. No, it is enlightenment. Swamiji gives us that experience of oneness, Paramadvaita, and makes it an experience inside and bolts inside of us. In this UAN training that is happening in St. Kitts and Nevis in October. So you can also register ecitizen.info/PSS. So today we are here listening to Ma Nithya Agrakanyananda. She is from Kailasa, Canada, sharing her wonderful experiences, her journey, being with Swamiji and those wonderful moments and oneness that she's experiencing with Swamiji. Ma, if you can please share the experiences, that is an ongoing journey that you're feeling. See, in terms of your relationship with your siblings, growing up naturally, we would have some kind of a conflict or some, with sisters and brothers or whatever, some ideas we grow up with. How has, the teachings of Swamiji, the initiations from Swamiji, has helped your relationships with your family and relatives?
No, so my husband was praising me a lot, that is what I heard. So, because I know how to deal with the people before, if there is any conversation, any argument, I know how to resolve the issue with my daughters, with my relatives. So, I understand. Before I was very judgmental. I am like, most of the people are judgmental, right? But now my cognition is like different. I understand other person's problem more. I get connected with the person and I can see, and so my decision about arguing with them is different now. I don't argue, I try to resolve the issues. So the bonding is there more, and then there is a more peace at home. So that's what I feel, ma. And my friends also, they also told me that the way I talk to the people now, it is altogether different. My language is changed now. I don't judge the people anymore like before. So its total personality is changed. And before you conclude, I want to tell the people who are listening, the staff is wonderful. When we go for PSS, I really appreciate the people around, the way they are working, they are taking care of the PSS participants. There is a beyond description. So much love, affection, and their hard work is really unbelievable. So we are very thankful to the people who are really working hard to make the program, and they try their best that we do everything in a right way, so we can get the full advantage of the program. Whether it is yoga or the exercises or the meals, they put their best. The volunteers or the sannyasis or devotees there. So don't be scared. They are very friendly and they try to help with each and everything, right from the first time they only managed my accommodation. I did not know where to stay, and they did my booking and all that, so they are very helpful and friendly people around. So it's not
Definitely,
like
ma'am.
you feel like we are on an unknown place. You feel you are among your family. They are like, it becomes like a family at the end of the day. When you finish the program, you become like a family member only. So go ahead and enjoy. Swamiji is there.
Definitely,
Paramashiva
ma'am.
is there.
Definitely, ma. In fact, as we are talking about oneness, the Paramashiva Seva program is the only program where one can experience oneness at
Yes.
all the 6 levels that Swamiji has recently revealed. The Paramadvaita at the cognition level, the emotional level, the social level, and the moral, spiritual, and environmental level. So the Paramashiva Seva program is designed in a way where one can experience all the 6 levels of Paramadvaita with Paramashiva. And the way you are experiencing, you're describing your experience, I mean, of course, there's no words. There's no words to describe what you've gained at the Paramashiva Seva program. And if you could share a little bit with us, Ma, how was the program? What was the processes that Swamiji did? What was the spiritual practices that you were doing that enabled you to experience more oneness with Paramashiva and ultimately more completion? You've shared before in the program where you've experienced completion like never before. Could you please share with us in more details? How was the program? What are the various processes, spiritual practices that you've done at the program?
So, Ma, that 4 elements that Swamiji says about authenticity, integrity, responsibility, and enrichment. We did couple of exercise in the temple, but that we could not absorb it. But when we go for this program, we really understood what the authenticity is really, and what the integrity is, and how it is affecting us and the people around us, and the responsibility and enriching, how important it is. That is also one best part that we do, so that we can live with those 4 principles. And and once we start living with those principles, we can work with our full capacity. And then second thing is the completion, because we all have so many incompletions inside. So as long as that incompletions are there, we are not giving our full to the society or to our own people. So once the completion is done, we become very calm, and we are very motivated to do the work what we are passionate about it. So like my passion is just to do anything for the world, to make the world more beautiful, to do for Paramshiva, for Swamiji. So if I am not happy inside, if I am my own incompletion, I will be only looking for the drawback, like before my, that is what we used to find out, the faults. But now, because I am complete, I can give my best when I go to the temple or when I meet with the people. So my passion is only to help the people if I, as much as I can. So that I can do better now. And so that completion, and then Swamiji is training us like how to do the enriching. That is the last part of the program is, and how that is how we learn how to enrich the people. That is also, that is very important. So once we that, because everybody has inhibition, not everybody is extrovert. Sometimes people are introvert also. We have our own inhibition, talking to the people, calling to the people. But when we are trained in that environment, that inhibition that goes away, our ego gets melted, and we know that what the enriching is, how we have to motivate more people to join PSS. So that is what I learned in the program. To go beyond your ego, go beyond your inhibition. Just think that we are doing for the Paramshiva, to make the things better around us, for our coming generation, for our children. for our family. Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful, Ma. Actually, what Swamiji gives us, right? Like, growing up as a Hindu, you've always heard that you are divine, but that is a we get it as a concept, as a oh okay, I'm divine. That's what it is. But we never experienced it. But
Yes, ma'am.
still, we live with conflicts, fear, and greed, and anger. But what Swamiji gives us is makes it as an experience. It is not just knowledge that we get. Yes, I am divine. Yes, I am divine, but I'm not experiencing. Then what happens? So what Swamiji is giving is an experiential of the truth that we are Paramashiva. Not only Swamiji, again and again and again, emphasizes, reiterates, gives the truth in different ways, till it becomes a reality for us through various initiations by removing the ideas, the incompletions, the ideas that we carry about ourselves, the belief that we have about the separation between us and Him, the Paramashiva. Swamiji not only removes these breaks, removes these ideas, but gives us, infuses with that energy and helps us to realize that we are, makes us to realize that we are Paramashiva. And then naturally, so much of joy, so much of bliss that we radiate. And with it, it expresses in our health, physical health, mental health, in our relationships. And we see, we are literally smiling that the Swamiji is showering, pouring on us. It literally starts overflowing and radiating to our relationship. So the power of oneness, it is not something that we have to sit in, some mountain top in Himalayas and meditate for, 50, 60 years or maybe even so many janmas. No, this is just a gift simply through an initiation that Swamiji can give us. So that is the power of oneness, and that too with Swamiji can just gift it to us. And but what it needs needs yes, a simple yes from us to take our time, go be there in Swamiji's presence and receive these gifts. So as we are talking about this, let us now hear from Swamiji on this oneness experience and how it can actually transform our life in every dimension. It is not that everybody has to leave their job and go, become a sannyasi or become a monk. You would have your own aspirations, things that you want to achieve in life. Whatever it is, you can become your best when you realize your true self. So let us now listen to Swamiji on this power of oneness.
Yasmin sarvani bhutani atmaivabhut vijanatah tatrako mohakah shokah ekatvam anupashyatah. Understand, even this verse explains the utility value of oneness. This says, when you live Advaita, where is incompletion? Where is delusion? So, only when the delusions and incompletions disappears, you are living oneness. Niranjana nirvigalpa niramaya nijananda bodham. Oneness should become your experience. Many of us have questioned, yes, I also want oneness in my life. Tell us how to make it into experience. That's why we are here. No. If I tell how to make it, then you will ask, how to make this, how to make it? How to make this, how to make it? If I give a technique, then you will ask, how to do this technique, tell me. Then I will give one more technique, then you will ask, how to do this technique of how to make it happen to how to make it happen. Understand, finally, ultimately your decision for any experience makes that experience as reality to you. Please listen. Your attention is your energy. Towards any experience you pay attention, that becomes your reality. Listen, this is the technique. Any experience, to any experience you pay your attention, that becomes your reality. If you constantly pay attention to your SDHD, self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, because it was taught to you by some great intellectuals whom you respected in those days. Most of you learned this SDHD from your school moral teacher. See, all of you would have had one teacher who has really impressed you. That stupid fellow would have been the greatest hypocrite on the planet Earth. He was able to build an amazing brand about himself in front of all of you, where he was able to show himself as an ideal moral man of you. He would have been the source of your SDHD. I tell you. Somebody goes to Buddha and asks, tell me the way to get enlightened. He says, give me the list of the people who made you, who molded you, who impressed you. The guy said, my father, mother, one of my teacher. Buddha says, go and kill all of them and come back. I'll give you enlightenment. No, it doesn't mean actually physically killing. I'm not going to give you the suggestion to go and physically kill. No. It's not physically killing. Mentally killing them and all their dash on you. Not just vomiting. Fill more and more things on that dash. Mentally being free from the ideas put into you by them. Listen. It is those so-called few people who impressed you. It's from them you learn self-doubt. It's from them you learn self-hatred. It's from them you learn self-denial. More and more attention you give it to your self-denial experience, that will become reality. More and more you give attention to your self-hatred experience, that will become reality. All I am asking you is decide, I'll give more and more attention to my oneness experience. Today's subject for Vakyartha Sadas is this. How can I give more and more attention to my oneness experience? How can I give more and more attention to my oneness experience? How can I strengthen my oneness experience? There is a one-liner. Behind every successful student, there is a good teacher. Somebody asks, then what about a failed student? A beautiful teacher. Little difficult to understand if you are from Indian villages. But if you are from Indian city, you can understand. Listen. don't miss the truth in the joke. You go on visualizing the joke and miss the truth revealed by the joke. Joke is a joke only when it reveals the truth in you. Listen. Your conscious decision to empower oneness experience is enough for the oneness to blossom in you. Oneness to take over you. It is just declaring your willingness, the conscious willingness. Look at your life. What you make it as fashion, whatever you look upon, you travel only towards that. And only that is becoming reality in you. Few days before, when I was traveling in the car, I just saw a scene. Just the car in front of me, that guy was throwing the Coke cans, empty Coke cans. First 2 came out. I thought, oh God, this fellow drank 2 Coke at a time. What will happen to him? And then I saw tatak, 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 tatak. Some 4 or 5 cans came out and fell. Then I looked little deep and saw 4 people were sitting in the car. In Indian Jugad, 25 people can go in one Omni. 50 people can be there in one Toyota Innova. That is Indian Jugad. That is okay. Tadak, 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 tadak. So many Coke cans came out and fell on the road. And I saw another one, garbage collector, coming and picking up all the garbage and putting it in a bag. I just looked. See this whole scene. The guy who drinks and throws the garbage out, he is looked upon by society, he is looked as a decent, modern, educated man. And the guy who is collecting the garbage and cleaning the floor, he is looked as uneducated, poor, low-class man. See the context from which society approaches both the persons, but the results they are causing to the society. See, understand, context is always not decided with a logical thinking of the results caused by those people. When the context is not set as per the logical results caused by the person, it is called fashion. All your so-called stupid fashion. Why McDonald's? Fashion. Why pizza? Fashion. Why jeans? Fashion. Please understand, the result of eating the McDonald's is not in favor of your health. The result of eating pizza is not in favor of your health. But you go on doing because society makes you believe that is the highest experience. You also set the context, that's a great experience. So anything you pay attention and believe is a great experience, you crave for it and you achieve it. There's no logic behind it. Whenever people need to be convinced about something which is not logically good for them, but they have to do it, they should be made to do it, then declare that as a fashion. Understands how you are exploited. In every step, the people who decide what should be fashion for you are the greatest exploiters of you. This whole theory, concept of money, bank balance. The other day I was reading Nestle company's top guy, one of the top guy of the Nestle company, he declares water is not right of human beings, it should be privatized. Oh God. Business should be all about more production, not all about more possession. I used to wonder, in Vedic tradition, so less people used to work for needs of life and so much was available. Now almost 80% of the humanity is working for the needs of human beings, but why is so much poverty? In those days, business is all about more production. Now it is all about more possession, possessing it. Even the basic freely available things, how to privatize, pack it and make it into a commercial product. Actually, in the Shiva Leelas, in one of the story, Mahadeva comes down as a wood seller. He cuts the wood in the forest and sells in the cities. The first question, the lady in the street asks him, "Oh God, the times have become so bad, even wood is being sold." Means what? It was a right of human beings. It was not privatized in those days. More and more time passes, more and more corporate culture evolves, more and more the capitalistic mentality spreads. Don't think more and more production is happening. No, only more and more legalized snatching and possessing is happening. I am all supportive of the producing corporate companies, productive corporate companies. I am only against stealing and privatizing, possessing, making things more difficult for people and encashing on it. Look in. The people who make statement of fashion, fashion statement, in your life, they decide to what experience you should pay your attention. I am telling you, pay your attention to oneness experience. You will see it becomes power in you. Pay your attention to the McDonald's experience, you will become sick in 30 days. I think 30 days is too much time. Pay your experience to your Coca-Cola drinking, you know what you will get. If you pay your attention to any of those, you know what you will get. I am asking you, decide to pay your attention to oneness experience. You will get what I have. Understand Guru is a being who makes the fashion statement about oneness experience. Incarnation is the being who makes that oneness as your very own experience. Anything becomes experience when you are alive, only becomes your strength when you leave the body. Anything becomes a power in you when you are in the body. Anything becomes power in you when you are in the body. Only that will be power for you when you leave the body also. That is why inner awakening in Varanasi, the land of living and leaving, the Shivoham experience which becomes your power when you are in the body, the oneness, cosmic oneness which becomes power when you are in the body, will be power even when you leave the body. Understand? Decide to pay attention to the experience of oneness. That very decision will make you constantly flow towards that oneness experience. You will make that into reality in your life. As a guru in the satsang, I can only make a fashion statement about oneness experience. As an incarnation in Shivoham experience, I transmit that very experience into you. Everyone who decided to have the experience of oneness in Shivoham, from now, prepare yourself by constantly putting your attention on oneness experience. By thinking, contemplating, empowering oneness experience. How? You are one with the whole. Let this oneness become empowering experience in you. Oneness is higher than highness or holiness titles. Understand? The highness and holiness titles are nothing compared to the experience of oneness. Let oneness be your experience. Let oneness be the center of your life. Give attention to your oneness experience. Prepare yourself before even you come to Varanasi by paying attention to oneness. So that becomes reality in you when you sit in the Shivoham process in Varanasi. With this, the essence of today's satsang, putting your attention to the experience of oneness, thinking about it, contemplating about it, feeling about it, encouraging it, entertaining it. What all the ways we can think, contemplate, encourage, enrich oneness in our being. This is the subject for today's Vakyartha Sadas. What all the ways we can make oneness as a fashion statement in our life, how we can encourage, enrich, strengthen oneness in our life, how we can make that as very part, very core of our being.
Swamiji was beautifully sharing how we should make this oneness, the focus on oneness. And I mean, if you can see
Very
today
part,
what Swamiji
very-
is doing, Swamiji is not that easy, because everywhere, any news we watch, any TV series, any movies, anywhere, the society, what we are seeing is only how to focus on the negativity, how many things there are in the world about which we should worry about. There's so much of insecurities that is always constantly thrown at us. While this is going on, what Swamiji has to do is undo all of this, what we have learned from the society, to constantly focus on the negative things and constantly worry about what has happened or what is going to happen, and always throwing us into guilt and worry. This whole drama that society, the world has putting us into again and again. Swamiji has to undo that from us. No, put your focus, energy on the oneness, and pulling us out of that vicious cycle, and pulling us into that virtuous cycle, where more and more that we are in that space of oneness, more and more auspicious things that we attract towards life, and beautiful things that happen in our life. So I want to ask Ma Agreganya, you're literally living with Swamiji. That powerfulness, it is a power, right? As Swamiji says, it is a power, spiritual power.
Yes,
Living this power, how has that been your strength? Can you share any one particular moment where this oneness has given you the clarity in life, the strength in making decisions or tough situations that would have come in your life? Can you please share, Ma?
Yes, ma. Once my granddaughter was sick, Arya was sick, the dog, and she had COVID and then pneumonia also. And then I was scared that doctors were thinking of moving her to ICU. That sick she was. And we sent message to Swamiji. And Swamiji said, I got the response that Swamiji will take care. And then I had no stress. I know now Swamiji is there, nothing will happen. And that miraculously she got better day by day. And so, that if any situation like that comes, when we are really struggling hard to what to do, what not to do, now I just leave it on Swamiji. If whatever is a decision, let Swamiji decide. It's not like my tension is over. My husband has one kidney. For last 20 years, doctor is telling kidney going down, too much strain on one kidney going down. After this program, first time I heard doctor telling your kidney is improving. Can you believe it? So, so like that, what the everybody has every now and then that difficult situation, but that strength is there. I know Swamiji is standing behind me. Everybody told me, how can you take your husband alone? I said, no, Swamiji is there. I know nothing will happen. I will reach safely and I'll come back safely. So that my tension is over. My strength is Swamiji now. Yes, my day-to-day life. And I want to say, like, most of the parents, I was also, when my Mukta was young, she was going to the temple, to the Swamiji. I was not much in favor that time because I had a very limited vision. I said, no, you have to focus on your career, on your study. This is not for your time to go for all these things that you can do later on in the life. And that is what mistake we all make, because with the study we have to have this kind of knowledge also, so the children will remain on the right way and they will take proper decision what they have to do in the future. Because I see so much of violence and drugs and other things in the young generation now, because they have moved away from what our culture used to be. And I was also like that parents, but now if anybody is watching, so they should take lesson from me that this is very important to, so that they can, your children can really learn and they can really do what they want to do with their full capabilities if they follow the teaching of Swamiji. So it should be as the studies are important, then this part of the life is also equally important to keep them on the right path. So now,
Wonderful.
like anything is
Actually,
part
one
of, yeah, I feel it is Swamiji's disease. Something is not in my favor also. I said, no, maybe this is the best for me in future. This is Swamiji's decision, so it is the best for me in the future. So I just leave it now. I don't I don't take it to my heart anymore.
the thing is, Swamiji is taking care.
Yes, yes. Because our
Wonderful.
vision is
No, one
very,
more thing.
yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Very limited. What is being taught is about the education, right? The education, but the education never prepares us for life.
yes, ma'am.
Education prepares us for something which is not really useful in life, and even those subjects nowadays, with the AI revolution, we can get anything, any information we want, as well as AI does most of these jobs better than human beings. So
Yes,
even
ma'am.
this education, Swamiji says, it's redundant because the AI is going to be taking over all of this. And only thing, the AI cannot take over, does not have, is the consciousness.
Yes,
So only when we work on that consciousness, because that is the only thing that we have which the AI does not have. And that is the reason why Swamiji is emphasizing more and more, more and more, more and more, his mission in empowering that consciousness in us, so that, that is one thing that which we have, the AI does not have and can never take over. So the PSS is a program, the Paramashiva Seva is a program where that super consciousness in each and every one of us, where Swamiji uh, helps us to build our competence in that consciousness. So, Agrahanyama, one more thing that I wanted to ask you is that Swamiji has not only changed the way we think about the past, the present, the future, or the life, but also our lifestyle. How important it is that we have the lifestyle, as Swamiji was just sharing about, a few minutes back, about the McDonald's, or like what is the fashion statement, right? Whether it's not about what is the result. If you're eating fast food, that is fashion, but that is not the result that it causes, is not really in favor to your body, or your life. So the lifestyle that Swamiji has prepared throughout, whether it is from morning yoga and so on, we completely cut off from the media, because the kind of amount of negativity that is fed into us, like, we consume, we eat not only with the food that we eat, but with all this information, all this negativity that we consume. So can you please share about your lifestyle? How is your lifestyle after meeting Swamiji and how it has actually helped you?
Yes, Ma. Like I am from the Hindu Brahmin family, so I was not eating non-veg. But later on, when I grew up, so I was in Indian Army in my profession for some times, and then with the colleagues and the friends and all, I also started eating non-veg sometimes. Then we used to eat on non-veg, not like every day, but maybe once or twice a week like that. But after meeting Swamiji, and then now it's many years, like maybe 10 years or so, I don't eat anymore non-veg. And I am happy that I left it, because it's not healthy. It's not, vegetarian lifestyle is more healthy, and it's like it really nourishes our body, mind and soul. And that non-veg is, nowadays non-veg also like full of hormones. Not only other way, it's chemically also they give so much hormones to the chicken to become big, so it's not advisable for us. So I am happy with this vegetarian lifestyle and doing yoga. Swamiji gave me the Guru Bhakti yoga. I said, whatever it is, but whatever Swamiji say, I always do it. So I said, anyway, now I have to do yoga. So I started. First it was 21 minutes, then 35 minutes, and now almost like I do for 1 hour. And I am like, that passion is there for yoga. Unless I do yoga, I am not comfortable. So it's give me so much of peace of mind, and the body feels light and energetic. That whole day I can really work well now. So, and then completion also, unclutching. Unclutching is another thing, because something or there is always there in a day to make us upset. And then unclutching, give it to unclutching. So remember Swamiji, unclutching. And another wonderful gift from Swamiji is, let me reveal it, Gita and Enlightenment book. If anybody is angry for something, if I am depressed, if I am angry, pick up the Enlightened book. You are with then it's me and my Swamiji, my Paramashiva is there. Then the word dissolves in all that, and it's total peace is there and bliss is there, and I forget whatever has happened. I overcome that situation very fast, ma. It's a wonderful gift Swamiji has given to humanity. Yeah, this book is very wonderful. Yes. I read Gita many times, but what Swamiji has written is very different, ma. Like I'm able to absorb and follow it. Yeah. And same thing with the Enlightenment, Living Enlightenment book. It's near my desk. I always read.
So,
Yes.
actually,
So,
what Swamiji has revealed in the Gita, many times we have seen many translations, many interpretations, many versions of Bhagavad Gita. But what Swamiji has given is, it is Krishna himself revealing the Bhagavad Gita again to us. So it is
yes,
true to the essence of what actually Bhagavad Gita is meant to be. Swamiji is bringing it back 5,000 years later and
yes,
giving the true essence of what Krishna actually conveyed.
yes,
Swamiji is giving to us. And of course, every word of Swamiji, whether it is in satsang, whether it is in book, it is not just letters, it is not words, it is energy. So
yes,
as we are reading the Bhagavad Gita book or the Living Enlightenment book, Swamiji has actually blessed the Living Enlightenment book. It is not just a book, it is a deity.
yes, ma'am.
So the Jivan Mukti deity. So
Yes,
it is literally any prayer we have, any questions we have, if you just open the book, Jivan Mukti book, the Living Enlightenment book, of course, we get the answers. Nowadays, we also have the Ask Nithyananda AI for the
yes,
modern world. If you have any questions, prayers to Swamiji, you can always write to Ask Nithyananda AI and answer your questions. But Swamiji is right here amidst us. So why miss? There is the Paramashiva Seva Program where you can literally, Swamiji spends hours, like he's just available throughout this program. So if you are wanting to experience Swamiji, experience this program, please register yourself for Paramashiva Seva. It is a 30-day program. We have been conducting this summit, the UAN summit in various countries. Presently, it is happening in Los Angeles and in India. And in October, it is going to be exclusively in St. Kitts and Nevis. And you can register for this program in ecitizen.info/PSS. It is such a life transformation program, that 30 days that you need to spend for yourself so you can realize who you really truly are. It is not what we think about, understand us as, whether we are happy, whether we are upset, whether we're sad, good, bad, all of these. Beyond all of this, you are that pure consciousness. And Swamiji gives us that experience, not only as a glimpse, but that is something in the 6 levels, the cognitive, emotional, moral, societal, and environmental level, that, we experience, societal level we live and radiate with us. So that is the Paramashiva Seva program. Please don't miss. Register yourself and experience. Thank you, Ma Agrakanyananda, for joining and sharing your beautiful experiences with us. Is there anything that you would like to share before we leave?
Yes, I only want to share with everybody, please do not miss the opportunity when Paramashiva is there. So let you and your friends and your dear ones, let them come and do PSS. And then, I mean, I can guarantee you, after doing the program, you will not regret that why you came here. You will say that you want to go again. That is almost 100% of, I'm sure, everybody's experience. So please come as fast as possible for the October program. Yes, is but earlier it is, with Shubham Shigram, whatever is a good thing we should do as fast as possible. So please do not delay. Yes. And thank you, Ma, for giving me this opportunity. And thank you, Swamiji, my gratitude. Yes, Swamiji. Thank you, Ma.
Tired of the grind? Wish you could just escape for a month on a journey of self-discovery in the Caribbean? But you stop yourself thinking that would cost a fortune. What if I told you there's a spiritual retreat with authentic yoga, deep ancestral meditation, and Ayurvedic food absolutely free? Yes, you heard it right. This is the UAN Summit, a global forum where First Nations share wisdom to co-create ancestral solutions. Unlock your potential with daily yoga, over 20 transformative workshops, expert mentorship, and practical AI training, all fully funded. Get life-changing results in your health, wealth, and relationships. Don't just dream about a better life, claim it. Visit ecitizen.info/PSS to register now.
Thank you all for joining us today, and thank you, Ma. So the Paramashiva Seva program, you can register at ecitizen.info/PSS. Thank you all viewers for joining us today. We had joined for the 45th Chaturmasya of our beloved Swamiji, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. During this period, sacred period, all of us, delve more and more into the spiritual practices. So as we are preparing for the Navaratri celebrations, we will be continuing the Chaturmasya show, and we will see you again tomorrow at yet another show. Thank you all for joining us. We will now close with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tatsat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam.